Who's going to do the first announcement?
You go for it. It's always tradition, Dylan.
We are already live, by the way. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for streaming in already for Celerity eSports. We are back at Circuit de Barcelona. Yesterday we already had a beautiful race over here, and today we are back, and I'm not alone because, together with me, Brett, a well-known man from England, and it's really the voice of the Celerity. And there's another old commentator who you all know is back. He was yesterday on track, didn't went so well for him, but here he is. It's cool. Welcome, boys. Welcome.
Thanks for having me, Dylan. Always good to be back. Pleasure to be back with Cole again.
Yep, it's good to be back. I don't know about yesterday, too much good to be back, but it's good to be commentating again and being back in Celerity.
Yeah, today it seems like we're having 15 drivers. Nabel maybe is joining later. 16 drivers there, and a few of them are CL2 drivers. Could mention them. The See You Later racer 24 hours. Team Mike, who's more Sneaky Tom, of course. I think those are the 4 drivers. Oh, there is Nabel. That 16 drivers on track right now.
Mateo? No, it's not Mateo. It's first.
So guys, we witnessed a win from who won last week. Sometimes I forget because pretty occupied with a lot of things. No, Rage Bully won last race, of course. Isn't that right, Brett?
Yeah, Rage Bolly won last race, and he retook the championship lead, I believe. I think Roy Boy, who at the time was his main championship rival, wasn't present for the race, I don't think. So, yeah, Rage Bolly had a very, very comfortable win. Worked hard for it, took the race win and took the championship lead again. So right now, top of the table, we have Rage Bolly with 77 points. 12 points behind him is Itachi, and Roy Boy is on 59 points. So still all to play for, all those top 3 guys.
Yeah, Itachi isn't here today, so Roy Boy and Rage Bolly could do something again to increase the gap. I think Roy Boy could pass Itachi then after today if he could grab some good points. And Rage Bully, we had him at the press conference last week. He said maybe I'm going to drive a little slower or calm a little bit more down to make it more spectacular, but I don't know. I think he should go till the end, and then he's ready for a top league probably. Don't you think, guys?
Yeah, absolutely. You know what? It's great watching Bolly, and it's a pleasure to commentate on some of the races that he's a part on. He's faultless qualifying laps. He knows how to lead a race. He knows how to do a safety car restart. I don't think there's any need for him to calm down. It's great to watch him be the top of this tier right now in the championship lead.
Just fun with a 117.6 first banker lap. And already increased and passed by Jerry P. 117.0.
There we go.
Just taking a look, I think we got a couple of DNFs already very early on in the lap here. This is an unforgiving track, but we got Lupatic and Sneaky Tom both, I think, DNF'd. Rage Bolly also down in P13 took a little trip to the gravel there. So it's causing a bit of trouble for the drivers already.
Again, looking to that beautiful livery from the Red Bull, the Japanese version of the Red Bull car. Within it, Roy Boy and Nick Evan. Roy Boy invalid last lap. Maybe he's sticking a lap right after it, but or it will be his in lap to the pits for a new set of tires. Also, I think it was an extra warm-up lap, that 148. Yeah, he's on mediums.
Yeah, I think you definitely want to try the medium though. Most likely there'll be a safety car, but those soft tires wear off really easily. And if you can do it, I'd say do it in this qualifying session. We had a little
Yeah, I
moment
think
right
so.
there.
Just probably worth discussing a couple of the strategies here. For me personally, I thought the strongest strategy was medium hard, just a one stop. But like you were saying there, called the two stops possible, which I think was is it soft medium? I think,
Yes.
or was it a soft medium? Which, like you say, possibility of a safety car. We had two yesterday in the CL2 race, and if you can catch those safety cars at the right time, it's very, very beneficial on track.
Just Moro into the pits, and then Ainili, that's the second lap we were talking about, and then he's taking a 117 point now on 2 laps old mediums. I think it's a good bank lap on these tires.
I think that's a good banker lap, but I think there's a lot more speed in there. I think there's a lot more track evolution. Personally, I think for CL1, I think he'll be pretty disappointed with that. I think there's a lot more time in that, and unfortunately after 2 laps, that's the end of your usage with the medium tyres, in my opinion.
Yesterday, same story, by the way. It happened really late on track. We saw big gaps coming at the end of the qualification session.
There's a lot of track evolution here between every tyre. Cole, you'll agree with me here, the hard tyres, it takes a long time to warm them up. The medium tyres the same. I think coming out later on a set of warm tyres, maybe that you've warmed up for a lap, it counts for a lot of time and grip here.
Yeah, I would definitely, if I was doing the medium strategy, to come out a little bit later, maybe around 8 minutes, just in case you need to do a soft tire run.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I did exactly the same.
Nabel with a purple second sector, approaching the third sector now. He jumped a little bit. We know his connection isn't the prettiest.
You gotta be really careful going through there. I think everyone knows it's a struggle to get through the final few corners, but you can make up a lot of time if you hook it up right.
Grabs that 8th place for this moment. 11 minutes on the clock left.
Roy Boy just came out on his outlap for mediums.
Yeah, I'm just watching Bolly on his first flying lap of mediums. He's down in P14 right now, no time set. I did watch him out on one set of softs. He's been out on a sighting lap already. Took a trip to the gravel and decided to pit straight away. So, this is his first flying lap on mediums. Keen to see what he can do here.
Well, grabs a purple sector indeed, like Cole said. Yeah, we know he's so fast and he's outperforming other drivers over here.
Just keep it clean through here, you'll be good.
That was so well cut over that sausage curve. It's one of Bolly's strengths, picking those high curves.
Nah, it can't be. It can't be. This can't be on the mediums. Wow. He's like the dominant Mercedes sometimes are doing on medium tires, and then we are witnessing something spectacular, actually.
Absolutely. He finds grip and he finds a way to take curves in a way that I've never seen. It's so good. If you can catch one of Bolly's pole laps at the right time, it's so good to watch. The way he takes turn 2, that left-hand curve that is so slippy, he takes it like it's not even there. Same with sector 3, he hops over that yellow sausage curve like it's not there, and fair play. It's great to watch.
Yeah, I think he can...
Sorry, Cole, you first.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think he can come in the pits and he'll probably just chill in the pits for the rest of the quali. I think that's a very, very good time to make it to the race. But I think Roy Boy should be on his lap. Yeah, he's almost done with sector 2.
Isn't T-Mike in front of him? Or is that Ainili? Yeah, that's Ainili. No, Roy Boy is first.
Roy Boy's backed off. I wonder if he's going for a second attempt.
I think so. Yeah,
he's going full beans right now, so I think he's backed off a little bit. He's going to go for his fast lap now, so very likely to be much more reduced fuel here. Oh no, he's set a lap. It looks more like of a banker to me, a 17.6. I wonder if he's just going to go for it on softs here.
But here
Not
comes
sure.
Just Model 117 dead with the mediums. It's good as well.
Good lap.
Nick Evan, P8. Plankton invalid again. No time set it yet. What do you think, boys? So somebody going to improve that time on mediums from Rage Bully?
Well, we got plenty of time here, right, Cole? You'll agree with me here. So you got a medium time on P1 with Rage Bolly, a medium time P4, medium time P8 with Nick Evan. And there's still a lot of time for some of the soft runners to take a medium lap if they can improve. But there's also time for some of the medium runners at the back to take a soft lap and choose a higher grid spot. So lots can happen in the next 6-7 minutes.
Yeah, I agree with you, Brad. Especially with the soft tire runners, towards the end they're going to be really quick with the track evolution, which could gain them some good race starting position. Let's see, Plankton's finished in Sector 3 right now. Ooh, he had a little back end sliding a little bit.
Nick Evan is going to perform another attempt after 2 laps on mediums. He thinks the temperature is even better and try to improve himself.
It's just so good to watch that new edition Red Bull livery, right? That white livery that's new with a recent update from Codemasters. That car looks brilliant.
They finally did something good with an update.
Absolutely, yeah, it's nice to get a decent update. Funnily enough, Cole was driving CL2 yesterday in the Red Bull, and I made a comment. I said, Cole, it's really cool how your rear wing has the Japanese sponsors on it. That looks really great, your rear wing. And Cole said, yeah, get used to looking at the back of my rear wing.
Unfortunately, that wasn't the case.
Oh, look at this. Nick Evans seems like invalid. Do you guys know some corner names, by the way, boys? Going to look it up.
I don't think we have any corner names here, and if we do, I'm sorry to everybody, but I didn't think there was many. I thought this was a turn 1, 2, 3, 4 track.
No, I think there are quite a few names.
Maybe one of the keen listeners to this stream is going to correct me and put me in my place here. You might be right. Let me try and take a look up now.
There you go, check our
Yeah, we have names over here. Let me see. First I will switch back to a driver in his lap. Maybe JKP coming first. I think so. See you later, his teammate for today in his out lap. So JKP trying to improve himself. For now he's not doing it.
No, JRKP, just to let you know, I was watching him on the stream just as he was coming up the last corner on his last lap. He span out, lost traction on the last corner, so he started this lap in poor form, unfortunately. I think he might just have enough time to maybe pit for softs here. Let's see where he does. Yeah, he comes into the pit.
And then it's Rage Bolly who's coming first, and he has got himself a purple sector, improved himself and everybody else already there.
I think Rage Bolly's just playing with us here. Surely he's not going to complete this lap on the softs.
I got it here with me. They say so it's quite different. They have many layouts for the Barcelona circuit, of course. The first turn it's called Elf. It means fairy in Dutch. It means 11 in Dutch. Elf. The second turn, that crossing back to the left, uphill a little bit, is Renault.
Rage is coming.
And then turn 3 is nameless, but they call that the never ending corner, of course.
Ah, okay, yeah.
And then
Fits
turn
it.
4, that right-hander after it is Repsol. And then
Oh, I see it. I see the same
Da-
track map now that you're looking at. Yeah, there's a lot more names than I realised. Yeah.
Seat, it's all brands from cars. New Holland
Yeah.
is the
So
final turn. Probably a drug Dutchman bought it, the rights. I don't know. New Holland.
Europe car. Surely is that like the higher car place? The last section.
Where do you see that?
Europe car. Maybe like the second to last turn. I think it might be an old track map I'm looking at.
Maybe, I don't know. But indeed, they are not giving much value to the corner names over here. It's probably old.
No, definitely not. I prefer. I rank the corners by how deadly they are. So like turn 7 here is pretty deadly. Turn 10's a tough one.
In the meantime, back to track. I nearly in P14. Could be faster.
Yeah, he's just
there.
set a purple sector 2, by the way, there in P14. So I'm going to stay on board with his lap because he's going to come up the rankings here if he can keep this lap valid.
Yeah, he's on soft tires now. So let's see if he can beat Rich Bully here, who's still on mediums, by the way. Oh no, P4. It's
Great
close, but
improvement.
P4 there. Rage Bully into the pits. Mercedes is passing, but it's Nabel starting his hot lap. See you later, or JKP, also same story. Into the pits, I think, then.
Yeah, Rage Bolly's playing with us. He's into the pits. He's going to stick with those mediums. Good choice.
Yeah, if T Mike is looking for pole on sector 1, he was 6 tenths down, or 6 hundredths.
Ooh, just fun. He was going for her own improvement, but in the final sector he drove himself invalid.
He's off.
T-Mike off, what did you say? Let's see. Spun for T-Mike indeed. Yellow flag for a while.
I think guys, one to watch for me has got to be Roy Boy. With a minute left of qualifying, he's down in 13th place on mediums. We know he's got a strong chance to make up some points in the championship, so he's had to come out with fresh softs. I think Roy Boy's going to have to go for a fast soft lap here. Very good chance at pole.
His teammate drove himself invalid in the never-ending turn.
It's like I knew he was going to go for a second run.
Mabel's just about to cross the line. Looks like he was improving on his last lap. Yeah, just by 1 place. He goes P11. Mabel.
Racer 24 is about 10th and a half up on his time.
I don't know why CL-1's come out of the pits with 10 seconds to go. Seems weird. I don't know why he's come out there.
What happened to Sneaky Tom, by the way, and Luptik?
They went out very, very early on the first out lap, so I didn't see what happened to the guys, unfortunately, but both guys DNF very early on, sad to lose them. Plenty of work to do, but Tom, I'm pretty sure Tom made a podium yesterday, P2 from, I think, P15 on the grid, so don't rule him out.
I think Racer 24, he's 3 tenths up going in the final sector. He might get pole right now. Oh, that one. Plankton.
Plankton. Whoa.
16-2.
And I watch Roy Boy now coming out of the final turn here. Last chance to make a chance.
P8 for JKP.
Roy Boy P2.
And Roy Boy steady P2 indeed again. Twan on 3rd place. I nearly, is he done yet? No, he's not done yet, but 3rd sector he was almost 2 tenths slower, but still almost a 10th improvement. P6 for him. Alpha Romeo standing steady there. Nabel, I think, last driver on track. Invalid.
Yeah, he's coming into the pits.
Strange top 3 drivers, and by the way, McLaren doing very well as well. I think this is the first pole position from Plankton in the league's history.
Awesome lap from Plankton. Great job to get it. Yeah, I don't think I've seen him on pole.
Should be quite happy with that one.
I would be with a 116 too. That's an awesome lap. Well, congratulations to him on his first pole. But Rage Bally's looking nice in 5th, and also just Mortal are the only medium runners who are gonna start the race.
Yes,
Yeah,
guys.
interesting setup there. So, yeah, sorry, Dylan. I was just going to say Plankton in P1 with a 16.2. Awesome time. 2/10 clear of Roy Boy, who's fighting for the championship here. Got Twan in P3 again on the softs. That was Racer 24 Hours as the CL2 driver, but really fast driver in P4. Rage Bolly is our top starter on the championship leader, top starter on mediums in P5, and he's just 4/10 behind, which is it's just a bit faster than the soft tyre should be. I-Nilly P6, T-Mike P7, just Mortal Velos in P8, who's also on the mediums, JRKP P9, Matteo P10. So just worth pointing out, we'll see in a moment when we get on track, just 2 drivers in the top 10 made it through on mediums, and that was Bolly in P5 and just Mortal Velos in P8. I think, what do you guys think? I think everybody past P10, you've either got to take a medium or a hard tyre here, I think, to make it work.
I mean, you've done it before, Brad. Starting on the hard tire. I mean, very brave of you, but definitely medium or hard.
Yeah.
But I see some people on the sauce, I think.
Yeah, like you said, yeah, I think yesterday we witnessed also only one driver on the harder tires, but it's quite doable, I think, on this circuit, because the front tires are really blasting away under your car quickly. After 6-7 laps you are starting to feel trouble with them, so hard is not a bad choice at all, and we will see the difference between the medium and hard strategy again, I hope. And indeed, like you said, Cole, the Just Fun and Lupatique chosen for softs. Maybe they are aiming for a quick safety car.
Yes. Which given this track and the difficulty of it, especially with the curbs and everything, it's a very good chance we'll get one, maybe 2 today.
How many did we have yesterday, Cole, in yesterday's race? 2, I think, plus a couple of VSCs.
Yes, and I was the cause of one of them. Yep, see you later in 11th on the hards. Everyone else, medium, soft, medium for the people outside the top 10.
Or you just chosen the hard tires because they look nice on the AlphaTauri livery.
It suits the white wheels, right? I think it looks really good. I think it's a good idea. For me personally, I think the hard tyre is the best race tyre here. It's really, really durable. It lasts a long time and it gives you so many options. If you can make it past like 13, 14, maybe 15 laps, if you can find your gap after that, just wait for a safety car and stick the mediums on after that. Got a lot of options on the hards. Likewise, the mediums go a long way here. I think I made them last 20 laps yesterday before I decided to pit. They're a comfortable tyre.
There we are, almost good to go. Switching back to the top drivers, we have to wait for that perfect camera angle to start our race. Cole, I think you should count down, mate.
Here we go, the lights are going off. They're revving their engines up. And... come on, there we go. There we go, they're off. Roadboy got a fantastic lead going into turn 1. McLaren's got to be careful not to bump each other. Oh, Ferrari's trying to creep on the inside there. And there we go. Roadboy looks comfortable in the front. With the 2 McLarens behind him, but Racer 24 Hours is looking to take a move on the McLaren. Get that camera angle real quick.
Bolly takes a really good look upside one of the McLarens. You can tell I'm riding on board with Bolly. He's being super cautious, super careful. He's just got to make these mediums work, not be too risky.
And we got Putik, if that's how you say it, in the back. Little moment.
Oh, some moment for Matteo. Spun away, personal mistake into the walls.
Oh, up front there. Racer 24-hour takes a wide line. Rage Bolly hits the back of his car there, not able to brake in time. Rage Bolly's got huge wing damage. He has got to pit. He's all over the track here. That's going to be a pit stop. That's a big blow to his championship challenge this race.
Well, got track a little bit. They took a 3-second time penalty for it. Oh
No!
no!
No! That's
Championship leader Bolly, after a horrendous start, takes it into the pit wall. That's such a shame to see. That was such a shame. We got a VSC on track.
So unfortunate. It wasn't on purpose. He just missed it. A little bit frustration, maybe emotional feeling he had to get inside quickly.
He just missed that. I think he just missed that. We all know what it's like driving without front wing gear. It's so hard to steer, and I think he just had an accident.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But I mean, I think that's why he made the mistake. A little bit emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But it does make it exciting for the championship, like he said he would do. So I don't know, but
Absolutely,
it's still unfortunate, and you would love to see him battle with the medium strategy until the end.
Big shame. It's a different strategy, but we'll see Bolly back next week, I'm sure, just as strong. Just to recap before the VSC ends, so Roy Boy, our championship challenger, third place in the championship, is now P1. He's overtaken Plankton, who was our pole position man. He's up in P1, the McLaren's 2 and 3 as we get started again.
We are good to go.
DRS enabled.
By the way, Sneaky Tom gained 7 places already. Most of everybody enable 5. They are having a good start.
And on the mediums too, so this is gonna it's gonna make his race very good.
Got a spinner at the back there. Nick Evan unfortunately spins sector 1. He's still on those mediums though, long way to go.
No damage. He got the tires where still some life could be found.
Roy Boy's building a great back gap up front right now after that safety car restart. 7/10, he's got the lead. DRS enabled straight away after a VSC, as long as we're 3 laps into the race. Unlike a safety car where you have to wait a couple of laps for it to be enabled, all these guys have DRS right now, so they'll want to get outside of a second of each other and try and get away and get some space between each car. Oh, I nearly just gets high on that last curb in the last sector there. He's lost a bit of time to Racer. Just more Velos is coming up behind him. I think Plankton wants this P1 back, you know, up front. He's sticking with Roy Boy. Roy Boy just trying to break the toe from Plankton as they were coming up to the never-ending corner there.
Yeah, a little gap now until Racer. He breaks the DRS train from 10 drivers.
McLaren's are just got to be careful here that they don't trip over each other. I don't know if these guys are speaking on the microphone or anything, but Roy Boy's there for the taking. No DRS up front for him. He's got to get away from them on pace alone, no assists.
Yeah, they want to keep building that gap, especially the cars behind them. If they can keep DRS training and pulling that gap, it's going to help them out later on.
McLaren's, by the way, despite a brilliant qualification session, those guys are way down in 7th place in the Constructors' Championship. They have half the points of Ferrari and P1, so they need these points. As Plankton goes for an overtake on the outside of Roy Boy. Roy Boy defends it on the inside. Plankton keeps it for P2, and it's moved on. Plankton takes P1.
Oh, Roy Boy wants it back.
Oh!
Oh, no, 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 no. I think this was a
No.
little touch. No damage, but so unfortunate for Plankton. Back to P9, 10.
Yeah, that was a little touch there from Roy Boy. I think his front wing gave Plankton a little touch there. We'll have to look at that later. That's unfortunate. Twan takes the lead now.
Yeah, and Roy Boy chasing him down. Also, there was some position change between Just Model Velos and Racer 24 Hours. Racer 24 Hours now under pressure by Nabel on this straight as well. Nabel is going to do, he's aiming for it, for that inside. Racer 24 Hours leaves that gap wide open, and the Mercedes is passing him there.
Good clean pass there. As we say that, Roy Boy retakes the lead. He takes a nice clean move on the inside there. Up at, that was turn.
Roy Boy for a pit stop, quick pit stop.
That's nearly pit stop. I wonder if Roy Boy's got damage there. I wonder if he lost a little bit of front wing when he touched Plankton.
No,
no front wing.
Well then,
Just Mortal's taking a move.
Then his setup is probably awful if his tires are done after 5 laps on them.
Yeah, that's very early. I wonder if Roy Boy's going for medium, soft medium, but very early. Let's see how it plays out for the rest of the race. Meanwhile, up front, Twan has a 1.7 gap right now. Great position to be in.
Just to keep in mind for the back, Racer 24 Hours pitted for the hard tires, so he's going to look to keep those for the rest of the race.
Yeah, I think that's doable. What's that, 25 laps? I think he can do that.
Yes.
Rage Bolly, please send your videos in instead of consuming yourself what happened. I think he wasn't happy with 24 hours with Racer. Something happened there.
Plankton takes a time penalty back there in P14. Such a shame. He could have recovered that race. I must admit, Plankton's got some brilliant pace, but he struggles a little bit some races with track limits.
Oh, Sneaky Tom with a move on his teammate for today.
Great move, strong performance by Tom. He likes this track, had a great showing here yesterday. That's good to see. I think his teammate's struggling a little bit because he goes very, very wide there, turn 3.
Alright, what are your predictions, boys?
I don't know who to pick right now. This race has already thrown up so many surprises in 7 laps. Cole, you got any idea?
I do want to go with Just Mortals on the medium strategy, but I do feel like there's gonna be a safety car, so I'm gonna go with Twan today. I think he can do it.
I think you're right. I think safety car is so hard to predict strategy here because safety car plays such a big part. It can change the race here. I think Morvelos is on the strongest strategy up front. I think he's got some great pace as well. He's a really fast driver, so I'm going to go Morvelos, but I think Twan's got a great shot at podium here. Also, Nilly, brilliant pace so far. Mind you, don't rule out Mabel. Mabel on the mediums has just made a very clean move for P4 there on JRKP. He's doing great.
Definitely a nice move by Nabel, and he's doing well, also climbing. And by the way, Twan, his last win was last season already, didn't perform the win this season yet. Only 1 podium and 2nd place on Zandvoort. So it would be good to see him lifting the biggest cup today again.
Oh, he just had a back end slide there. He's so good he doesn't even have a helmet on. I don't know if you guys noticed that.
What did you say? Well, we will see.
Nabel doesn't have a helmet on. It's just his
face.
face.
Is that? Yes, that glitch again. That's our tactical moves, mate. He's lighter now, of course. So.
I've never seen that glitch before.
Yeah, we had it with Leemeister a couple of weeks ago. He was racing, and but it was even more fun because he was late. So he said, "Yeah, that's what happens when you're late."
That's so. Just take a look up front. Just Mortal Velos is coming up for a move on Twan here. Gets very close to the back end of Twan. I think Mabel's in a Just Mortal Velos here in a great spot in P2 on those mediums. I think he's got a lot more pace over Twan. I think Twan's starting to struggle on those softs.
Yeah, especially right now. Do you guys think Twan's going to go to the hards, or do you think he's going to two-stop it?
I think he's waiting for a safety car. I think he's waiting to see how long he can push those softs, to be honest with you. If he gets overtaken right now, he needs to pit. He needs to pit. He's just going to lose time otherwise. But
as long as if he can stay up front, then yeah, why not?
He could, he could go to hards right now. That'd be a good option. But is he waiting for a safety car?
He's definitely having a better strategy than Royboy did. I mean, tire management.
Let's see what he got at the end of this lap. Twan, he continues, so Twan keeps it out in the lead in P1. He's using all of his ERS right now. He's 10% less RS than Mortal Velos, so Mortal Velos has the DRS on him. He's coming up to the back of him. Twan tries to break the slipstream. Mortal Velos goes on the outside of turn 1.
I think he will make a pit stop.
Stick. Yeah, I think
this is the lap he's going for an in-lap, pushed all the limits.
Good respect to Mortal Velos there. He doesn't have to make this move yet. I think he knows Twan's got worn tyres on. He can just wait his turn. He's got a 5-second gap behind him. These guys are way out in front.
Whoa!
Oh, be careful!
Oh, yellow flag. It's Lupatic.
Yes, Lupatic. That's not his first spin. I think Lupatic's really struggling here.
He's not really happy there lately.
Yeah, you just got to keep trying, though. I mean, I think we all go through it as drivers, where you'll have a span of time where you just feel like you aren't performing, aren't giving your best effort, but just keep trying, and everything works out in the end.
Yeah, definitely. Lupatic, I've seen drive some brilliant races. So
yeah, I mean on Azerbaijan, Baku, he won his first Celerity race ever, and second place on Bahrain 2 weeks ago, and then but he has got himself 3 didn't finishes last week on Monza. Quickest time, but didn't finish, unfortunate. So 0 points for it.
No, he'll come back. Lupatic's a really strong driver, great judge of character as well, great marshal, great steward. He'll good to see him back at the top of the table again. Just coming up to the front of the grid, Twan still does not pit. 11 lap. We're on lap 11 right now. He's still on those soft tyres. In fact, nobody in the top 8 has pitted yet, all the way back to see you later on hard tyres.
Yeah, who's followed by Royboy on 4-lap old mediums. I think he's wanted to make a move quickly now.
Yeah, see you later's not the easiest guy to pass either. You know what? Fair play to him. He's a quick driver. He can make his car wide. Royboy makes a mistake there. He goes so wide. Catches a curve. He's lost some time now. That's going to frustrate him. All he needs to do is bring it home. Unfortunately, we lost Rage Bolly, so Royboy just needs to make some points up here. No Itachi, no Rage Bolly right now. Royboy just needs some solid points.
Still carrying on. 11 laps driven on soft tires now. Will he be passed by just Mortal Velos? I think this is it.
He has to pass him right now.
But it's not bad for Twan, who now could grab a little slipstream of just Mortal Velos and then dive into the pits immediately. That would be a good first stint from Twan.
Yeah, I think Twan's still in a strong position. Just taking a look behind him, I noticed JRKP pitted there. So the other soft runner that was close to these guys, he's pitted for the hards. He's going to go to the end. BLZ, Twan and Mortavelos, I think they still had a 4 or 5 second gap behind them to P3.
There is a move. Sorry for interrupting, but here is a move. Okay. Together with See You Later, still wheel to wheel. Ah, See You Later gave in a little bit there. Some good racing.
Great racing.
Back to you, Brad.
Yeah, BLZ Twan, as long as he can keep on track right now, I think he's in a strong place. He does pick up a penalty for corner cutting, so I think those softs are well and truly done. He might wish that he pitted a lap earlier here, but if he pits, I still think he's going to come out ahead of our third place runner, which was, I think was Nilly. Was JRKP at the time. On the softs.
There you go, he's in right now.
Twan pits, just Mortavelos inherits the lead. He's not pitted yet.
Yep, he's going hard.
Also just fun, making a pit stop. Twan to the hards until the end.
I think he's gonna come out.
This will be
hard tyres. That's everybody off the soft tyres right now.
Not spectacular. He has got himself a gap in front of him, but also behind him. 2 seconds, about 2 seconds. On the 8th place.
That's a strong position. I think that's a pretty good place. It's a shame about that penalty he has. Just taking a look now, the field's starting to spread out a little bit. We've got a 6 second gap from P2 to P1. We've got a 4 second gap, third to second. Yeah, these guys are just driving a bit of a lonely race right now. Lupatic takes another spin, I think. Yeah, he's having a poor race. It's good to see Lupatic, and I'm sure he'll come back stronger. I think, Cole, we were saying yesterday one thing about this track. If you take a spin here, it's got a lot of off-camber corners. It's got a lot of tough relief to the land. If you take a spin, your tyres are so hot for 3 or 4 corners. It's hard to get back on track.
Yeah, you definitely just got to cool them down. Don't want to keep pushing them and spinning more. So.
Sneaky Tom! No! And hit it.
Such a shame for Sneaky Tom. To be honest with you, when Nick Evan hit him, I think it got Sneaky Tom back on track and saved him a little bit.
I don't think Nick picked up damage though. I can't really see anything.
Yeah, agreed. So. Yeah, I can't see anything with his front wing. It looks like they came out of that okay. I think Sneaky Tom was saved there a little bit from that spin.
He's so lucky with that one.
He's so sneaky.
That also, many times it also happens. It's race over, so.
So same with Tom right now, and Tom knows this. We spoke about it yesterday. Tom's just going to slow his pace down for a couple of corners. Just watch out for his. Twan DNFs. Twan spun out. Twan, who was leading this race for so long, spun out, hit the wall at turn 7.
The medium runners.
With the safety car right now. Just Mortavelos got to come in for the hards. Yes, he does. So does Mabel.
And Lupatic could be saved maybe and try to restart this race with some good spirit again.
Just Mortavelos pits for the mediums. That seems like a crazy move. I wonder if that's a mistake. Because he started on the mediums, he's pitted for the exact same tyre. I wonder if he's made a mistake there because he has to pit again for a different compound now.
Yeah, that's got to be a mistake.
I think that's a mistake.
Remember Hutchie yesterday complaining that he chose a tire and it gave him something else, so maybe that's the case.
Yeah, that would be a shame from game. A shame from game, guys. It's also a shame that we had a very nice camera view of 2 Red Bull liveries driving with each other. But Nick Evan pitted for hard tires, like Niddy as well. Sneaky Tom did the same, Plankton, Mike, Nabel. Also just found already 1 lap before. That would be... did he do it before the safety car come out, or...?
Who are you talking about?
Yeah, just fun. It's gewoon fun, but that means just fun. So
Yeah,
that's why.
I think he must have pitted compared to the rest of the guys. I think he must have pitted just before the safety car came out. So he's still in a strong position, really strong position. We've got pretty much the entire field right now on fresh hards or fresh mediums, except for Roy Boy, who was our race leader, 8-lap hold mediums. JRKP 2-lap hold hards, just fun. P5 1-lap hold hards. So everything to play for here. If anything, I think. Correct me if I'm wrong here, boys, but Roy Boy might be a bit. Roy Boy and Just Mortal Velos. Roy Boy might have lost out here because he's on the oldest tyres in the lead right now. And Just Mortal Velos in mediums P2, he has to pit again. Surely that was a mistake.
Yeah, it has to be. I don't see why Roy Boy isn't pitting right now.
So you would suggest that would be a Nabel race, maybe?
It's, you know what, Nabel has had brilliant pace here so far. I've watched a couple of his overtakes on board. I think he's looking strong right now. P3, the newest tyres, and in my opinion, the strongest race tyres, the hards. I think he's got a good chance right now. Just Mortal Velos has to pit. Roy Boy's got 9-lap old tyres.
And we all know what Nabel can do. It's the third driver from last season, so or even second, if I'm right. Let's see some history with that. Should be second, I guess. Nabel from Algeria, so from Africa, the only African driver, I guess.
Great to see though. You gotta love it in this league that we have I think a driver on most continents. I love that.
Here it is, the ranking board from yeah, that's the second place. No, sorry, third place for Nabel. Finished behind Milo and Billy Rain, who won the championship last year. It was CL2 before, but these days that's the top tier.
Yeah, Nabel in the current standings that we've got, Nabel's down in 22nd place with 2 points, which I'm sure you guys will agree with me is not a true reflection of his pace. He's a fast driver. He's got some great performances. Just sometimes maybe the races don't reflect that, and sometimes his internet connection doesn't reflect that either.
Alright, here we go. About to restart.
Roy Boy still waiting through the last turn. When he decides to go, when is the moment? Still waiting. Not weaving at all, still waiting. There he goes, I guess. Ah.
Just Mortals is right behind him though.
Nick Evan has a great restart. He makes an overtake there on Just Fun. Oh, Nabel stops mid-corner. I don't know what happened there, but JRKP hits the back of him so hard. I don't know if he's got wing damage. Nabel drops to the back of the grid after that.
Race at 24 wheel to wheel now with Just Fun. Got past, but Just Fun dives under the inside. I think it's quite a good move, actually.
Great move. Great move. He's got 3-lap old hards, nice and warm already.
Matteo chased now by Lupetic. Like I said, maybe this could be the comeback from Lupetic today. Fresh hard tires there on 12th place and putting Matteo under pressure. Sneaky Tom in a fight with Matteo as well. Brilliant place to overtake, by the way.
No DRS enabled for these boys, of course, like we said earlier. After a safety car, we've got to wait 2 laps to get any drag reduction system, any assistance here. Just the ARS and pure pace here. Race at 24 hours goes for a move here on Just Fun. He overtakes him for P6. Does he get the move done? Yes, he does. Just Fun has to take to the curb. Takes a penalty for exceeding track limits there.
Was this first 3 seconds, right?
Yes, yeah, first penalty, I think.
Everybody has who earned the penalty is 3 seconds only at the moment. Ooh, Matteo. I think he tried a move, but that didn't result in... also slammed the Rolex board.
JRKP loses his place from P3 there. Sorry to interrupt, Dylan. He goes off at turn 8, I think that was. Loses P3, drops back to P6. He's going to try and reclaim P5 from Racer 24 Hours, but he has no luck. And, and also Just Fun tries to take a place from him as well, but no luck. Roy Boy takes the fastest lap of the race there with a 19.1. He's doing great out front. Still only a 6/10 gap to P2, Just Motor Velos, but Roy Boy's in a good place right now.
Yeah, Sneaky Tom needs to battle for it now, and he's on 10th place. He was more up front than he's doing now, and under pressure by Lupetic. Yeah, like I said, guys, I think this could be a point race for Lupetic. Who would have expected that?
See You Later does a great overtake on Just Fun there. Really good overtake on the inside of, I think that was turn 7. Great move.
Yeah, Just Fun needs to be careful for not dropping out. Because he got some good drivers behind him who definitely wants to pass him for some points. I mean Plankton, who had pole position.
Racer 24 Hours now in P5, just about to make a move on Nilly. It's been so close to him in this third sector.
Roy Boy passed by Just Moto, by the way, as well in the meantime. And See You Later with his teammate fighting now. Switch back from JKP on the outside now. Oh, it's going a little bit too wide.
Yeah, be careful.
And Lupetic and Sneaky Tom, there's a fight, there's a fight. I love it when many action at the same time. Oh no 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 no! Lupo, stay on track, mate. Stay. This is too unthrottled, too quick.
That was so unlucky for Lupetic. He was in such a good place there. Not Sneaky Tom's fault. I think 3 of them with Just Fun. Lupetic, Sneaky Tom just got too close to each other. We got another safety car right now. 13 laps to go.
It was also a mistake by himself. He went on the throttle too quick. He was doing well to get back on track, and then I don't know, too quick. Yeah, hitting the throttle too quickly, I think.
That's a shame for Lupetic.
He's clearly lost it, unfortunately.
Glad that he continued before that accident, by the way. I know he wasn't having a good race, but still really good to see him carrying on and trying to make the most of that with the safety car. Roy Boy pits right now with mediums. I can't believe Motor Velos has not pitted yet. When he has to pit from 2 sets of mediums, I don't know what his strategy is right now. Roy Boy pits, he goes on a brand new set of mediums, which he can do. He's used 2 sets of compounds right now. Just Motor Velos takes the lead.
Roy Boy will be back on the 10th place.
Yeah, so we have a lot of drivers that have stayed out so far. Everybody from Just Motor Velos in P1 back to T-Mike in P9. All those guys have stayed out. 5-lap-old compound tyres, a mixture of the mediums and hards. Everybody behind them, Roy Boy P10, JRK P11, Just Fun P12 and Naval P13. Those guys are all on fresh mediums.
We had Nick Evan on podium last week on 2nd place, and we asked him if we could expect him on podium again soon. He said no way. I will speak to you guys probably in about 8 or 16 races. And I said, well, maybe you could grant us a win at one day, and I don't know. I think we will see, because Just Motor Velos and Nick Evan both want to go to the end. I guess, like the drivers behind them as well. So we will see the difference, like I predicted in the beginning of the race. We will see the difference between the hard and the medium strategy.
Hard to call. What do you think, Cole? I don't think there's a massive difference. Once the hards are warmed up, I don't think there's a massive difference between pace and the hards and the mediums, personally.
Yeah, the thing is, getting those hards warmed up can be very tricky,
Yeah.
especially on this track. So if you can do that as quickly as you can and continue that pace, I think in the long run it is best option. But trying to really get him going is a struggle in the beginning, so it's not easy.
Yeah, definitely. Just noticed we got a comment on the street there from Jamie, I think. Still aiming for the win.
It's Plankton. He shouldn't. He shouldn't chat and drive.
Yeah, how is he commentating? How is he chatting and driving? That's some serious skill.
Some drivers. Nah, yeah. Some drivers are talking too much when the safety car enters the race, but I think I never chat. Do you guys do that? I never chat when the race is going on. It's a race.
It's too distracting for me.
I like to keep it realistic, you know. There isn't a phone in your car.
Safety car in this lap. So we go for another safety car restart again.
Yeah, there's two, like we predicted.
Also, Ainelli could grab a podium here today. In Austria, he had some personal mistakes. Reset the track and retired on track, both of them. Had to serve a quali ban, but this is already a couple of races later, so allowed to rejoin us. Stand by now, but he's driving in his old car, so it's not the first time he has driven for Alfa Romeo, and it seems like he learned from it and could grab his first podium in the Celerity eSports. That's not totally true what I was saying. In the old first tier he drove one race as well and took a third place. So the old top tier he already picked up one podium there. So this is a quick driver, Ainelli.
We have a spin at the back,
racer and Ainelli fighting. Oh, look at this.
Great job by Racer there. He was so ready for that. But Ainelli's trying to come back in, but Racer keeps that position.
Doing really well for a CL2 driver today.
Yeah, Racer's so good to watch. Watching down the main straight there, even after the safety car restart to the bottom of turn 1, Racer was still weaving to warm his tyres up to make sure he had maximum attack in sector 1. That's awesome.
Oh, see you later. Kept himself alive. Catched himself having some oversteer. He's using a little too many ERS, then it will hold you down. When it's giving that signal you're using too much.
Stinky Tom takes it a little bit wide there coming out of turn 2. He's left himself open for Mabel here right now for P7.
Without that helmet. Still crazy to watch. Oh, there it comes. No, that's Jericho P, by the way. He's getting involved. So, Cole, is it good to be back on Celerity streams?
Oh, it's wonderful to be back. You know, got busy with some personal things, but you know, I love racing, love the league. Up, A little bit of touch between JKR and was that Nibble?
Yes. Also,
A little friendly
Roy Boy.
touch going on.
Roy Boy takes full advantage of that. He sees it and he takes P9 from JRKP as well. JRKP loses a couple of positions there within a few turns. DRS enabled for these guys. Let's get going.
Yeah, like blood in the water. You gotta be a shark sometimes.
And even behind the points, it's excited at the moment. Matteo on the inside of T-Mike, who breaks deeper. They both could break really late, actually. And still wheel to wheel, the never-ending corner with Matteo up front at the moment. And then Dirty Air is giving T-Mike the 12th place for this moment. Racer, what did the A today? I don't know. He's doing phenomenally with 3 seconds penalty. That's not going to help him to the podium today, but still, what do you guys think? But this is a good result from him scoring so high.
Definitely, yeah. For CL2 driver, it's great to see somebody not only take part with the CL1 guys and spend more time in the Celerity League, but to have that kind of pace is awesome. Racer drove a strong race yesterday. He's same again situation. He had a 3 second penalty. And I think he's going to smell blood right now and take Nick Evan here on this main straight. I think he can get in front of Nick Evan, and I'm going to predict it. We got 7 laps to go. I think he can clear his 3 second deficit.
Yeah, it's a great learning experience too, being in reserving for the higher divisions. I find it can really help your pace in the long run. Just even racing with guys who are slightly quicker than you. But he's looking pretty quick today, so he's proven to everyone he can hang with the best of them.
Definitely. Take a look down the field there. Matteo makes a nice move into the points. He takes JRKP, unfortunately, after that safety car restart. Has really struggled.
Nabel, what did you do, mate? Took the inside on Sneaky Tom. And that, I think, was a no-go. Brought him back to P12, and then it would be hard to score points now. Doesn't got penalties, maybe that could help him, but he's not going to grab a lot today, boys.
No, it's a shame. I think he had a good chance at a podium here if he kept it on track. That's a shame, but still, a few laps to go. Anything can happen. He's got to keep it on track. Racer makes a huge mistake up front. He has a big spin. He has a big snap of oversteer. He decides to pit. He decides to pit from P2. He was right then. He pits, and Just Mortal Velos also comes in to pit from the lead. Has to make that final pit stop.
Nick Evan and I nearly fighting for the lead. Then, if that's true,
that's gonna put him way in the back too.
It's so painful for Just Mortal Velos, having drove such a great race. He's had to take that final pit stop for that last compound of tyre. He drops back down to P12, having led this race for so many laps.
We'll do it on softs, so let's see how many seconds he could get removed.
Really surprised Racer pitted there from P2, really surprised.
By the way, Sneaky Tom has got himself 6 seconds of penalties for the multiple warnings. But still, he could score some points, and that's a good result after a second place, a podium yesterday in his own league. But it's not over yet. 6 more laps after this one, so the drivers behind him will put him under pressure, I guess.
Definitely a lot can happen up front with these guys, as we've already seen. A few missed time pit stops, a few missed time errors. 1.3 seconds separates the top 3. See you later in P4 has a huge snap of oversteer in that last sector, so I think there's still mistakes and still positions to gain here.
Three seconds for Nabel as well, boys. We lost it. I think that will be a P11 for Nabel then in the end. That could be the case. Just Mortal Velos, I think he will pass him.
Yeah, he's going to be really rapid on those tires. At least he'll be able to squeeze a couple points today, especially with people ahead of him having penalties. So we could see him rise up a little bit further than we expect.
Roy Boy wants to aim down for P4 already, and there it comes, a lot of overspeed. Good move from Roy Boy.
Yeah, some good points salvaged from Roy Boy after a couple of early mistakes, a couple of mistimed pit stops. Even if he stays in P4, if he can keep it on track, that's some great points earned from him for the championship lead after Rage Bolly took a DNF early in the race.
Nick Evan, there it comes, there it comes. It's Einili, a late defense by Nick Evan, but still Einili on the inside. Wheel-to-wheel action. A good inside from Einili. Wheel-to-wheel to the never-ending corner. This is some good racing. You love to see this one. Block pass from Einili. A good one, clean one.
Great racing, brilliant challenge for the lead there. Sneaky Tom and Matteo coming together here in the back. They come together and Sneaky Tom takes a trip to the gravel. Those guys getting way too close for comfort here and touching.
Yeah, Matteo is coming for him. Can he do it? And behind it, it's also still excited.
I think Tom's a bit of a cork in the ball here right now. These guys are really backing up behind him. See if Tom can defend this down the main straight.
Plankton also wants to aim for something more. I don't know. He got himself 3 seconds, so the only thing he still could do is try to get past the other drivers and outperform them on pace. But I don't think we will see him on podium today. Do you think Roy Boy will pass him?
No, I think Plankton's got the final podium position. He's looking good. Sneaky Tom going in for another battle. Sneaky Tom loses 3 places in the first sector. So unlucky. Yeah, he drops down to P9. Still in the points. He's in a good place. Nabel in P10 still in the points. Tom takes another time penalty. That's unlucky.
9 seconds already. It's not gonna help him.
I think yesterday, I don't think he got any penalties, so it's kind of odd to see him like this.
No, maybe Tom already had his Friday night beer.
Yeah, probably too many champagne. What is it these days? It's something else. The drink from Ferrari, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Ferrari champagne. Yeah. So we've got 2 laps remaining here. We've got Einili up in the lead after a great pass. Nick Evans so wants to get on the back of him. He's so close with the DRS, but Einili defends very well, breaks the slipstream, keeps his lead.
Just Model Velos. Pass is just fun, and also see you later. Passes Matteo before turn 1. Some position
They're both
changes.
very low on ERS too, so Nilly has slightly a bit more, but not really too much.
Yeah, all 3 of those guys, by the way. Plankton also very low ERS. One of these guys is going to have to do a banker lap. He's going to have to save some ERS for a last lap charge if they want to make a position change.
Oh, Nick Evan is so close to his first win in the Celerity. He's looking at one backlight, one driver in front of him who he needs to beat today. Oh, Nick. Oh, went too wide on that one and now is under pressure by Plankton.
This is all playing into Nilly's hands here with these guys fighting behind.
Yeah, this is not going to help Nick Evan. I think that was the move that made him realize he is not going to win this race today.
Yeah, and
Just
that
more
penalty's gonna
Velos.
cross.
Sorry, Cole.
That penalty's gonna cross Roy Boy at podium today. He just picked up a 3-second penalty.
Just more Velos makes his way up into the points finally after a terrible pit strategy. He's up into P1, he gets a point.
Also fastest lap, 1:18.463.
2 points.
I think his tire management wasn't perfectly or something. Why you had it
I just think he should have pitted for the hards on that first or second safety car, staying out and trying that two-stop.
That's just Modo. He went for the pits twice on mediums, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he needed to. Yeah.
So we enter the last lap right now. Inearly still has the lead, and I think he's got a great gap to Plankton behind him. Plankton obviously has that time penalty, so it's going to hurt him, but I think Nilly, if he can keep it on track, I think he's got this in the bag for one more lap. Roy Boy, by the way, has snuck up to these guys. He does have a time penalty, but he might try and take P3 on track.
Jerk B with a move on Matteo. Both Alpha Tauris still looking good as well.
Yeah, T-Mike behind these guys as well, just a couple of tenths. CL2 driver might want to make a last lap move. Plankton takes another time penalty. Last lap, that's unfortunate.
Just more of Velos around the outside. No. So unfortunate what they are doing now.
Yeah, Mike's out. Still on track, but he's got heavy damage.
I don't know, this one is discussionable. He wanted to take the outside, but he wasn't alongside totally. Still a little bit behind. And he was fighting at... Who was it again? And I can't remember anymore already.
Just looking at the front of the grid, I nearly takes the win there, Dylan. Nick Evan comes up in P2. Penalties on track means Roy Boy gets his podium in P3.
He got it. Kicked Plankton from the podium today. Does Plankton? I think Plankton never had a podium before, so again he was close.
It's unfortunate for Plankton after that first safety car, after the start. He did a great job. If it wasn't for penalties, that would have been a great podium. But good race driven, strong points for P4.
Well, Plankton, you should not ask these questions on the Twitch stream. You know how to report. This works with Discord. Yeah, that's a win for Ainili. So came back really strong after he didn't left his team so nicely. But there he is again in Alfa Romeo, and I think he have shown his team well. Sorry guys, here I am then for you guys to score some good points today. And on second place, Nick Evan, right? Or
yep.
Yeah, and another Red Bull. So Red Bull really strong at 2-3. With Roy Boy on third place. Plankton took the fourth place. See you later in AlphaTauri P5 from CL2. Matteo P6. Nabel still on seventh place somehow. I don't know, but I didn't expected him to come that way. Just Fun P8. T-Mike on 9 from CL2 as well. Jerk P10 scored that final point. Race at 24 on 11. Just dropped out on. Out of points, also a CL2 driver. Just Motovelos, yeah, crazy end for him. Will be a case for the stewards. He grabbed the fastest lap with a 1:18.463. Sneaky Tom is lapped and is on 13th place. And then we have a couple of didn't finishes today. Did you enjoy this race, boys? It wasn't the most spectacular race, I think, but still some good action could be seen on stream.
Great to watch, right, Cole? Really good to watch. Like you say, a bit of a strange race, hard to predict with the strategy and two safety cars, but still kept you on the edge of your seat. Really good race from those guys.
Cole fell asleep. Hello, Cole. Or maybe he's grabbing some drink. I don't know. It's weekend after all, you know. So let's open up a showroom, guys who are still watching, because we are going to make a press conference. And let's ask the podium winners from today how the race was. And the winner, and what car is he again? That's going to be Alfa Romeo from Ainili. If he will join our party, we will see. And invite those 3 gents to the party. Let's see who will join us in a small window of questions. And Cole really fell asleep. I don't know, Brad.
I don't know. You know, these Americans has gone for a burger or something. I don't know.
Big ones, big burgers. Everything is big there. So yeah, then you have to have a big nap as well. All right, Ainili, Roy Boy, and Nick Evan again. Nick Evan again on second place, by the way. So that will be one question I like to ask him, because like I said, he didn't expect it to be here today. We always have good filled press conferences, and there's Roy Boy already. Roy Boy, congratulations, mate. This is a 3rd place and looking really good for Red Bull. Tell me more about this race.
The race was really fun. I started on a soft. In qualifying, tried to do a medium hot lap, but I couldn't get these medium tires to work for me. So decided to go on a soft last moment and started P2. Then at the start, I thought it was Twan on the left of me. He had a shit start. He just stood still and didn't come away off his line, so I could take P1 easily. Then after that, I had an incident with Plankton. I'm not really sure what happened over there, but I was trying to take a different line and my nose got inside of his gearbox, I think, and that's what spinned him around. But I haven't seen the footage yet. And then after that, a safety car where I could pit, go to the back, and then did the crazy overtake race back to the front.
Alright, you're already spilling out a lot of data and yeah, for us. So we only could ask you a question from Brad, because I think Cole fell asleep this race.
Yeah, Cole sent me a message, sure, he's had to leave really suddenly, so he's left me a message. He's got to go look after his girlfriend, I think.
Alright, thanks Cole for streaming with us today.
Roy Boy, I enjoyed that, buddy. Like you say, I watched your lap on the mediums, and I know it wasn't strong enough for you. I could tell that you wanted a faster lap, so you qualified on the soft tyre, I think, right? P2. Were you happy with being on the softs, or did you think it was the wrong strategy to start with?
I think, I don't know in the end, because the hards really sucked as a tyre. Because everybody who was on hard didn't have any grip. So I think the soft maybe was the better strategy.
Yeah, I think so. I think so. Well, it was a strong qualifying performance, and that comeback at the end of watching you cut through the field was very enjoyable to watch, buddy.
It was really unfortunate I crashed with somebody in the start of that after the safety car.
Yes.
Somebody was on my outside, and he touched my rear right tire, and then we went together onto the grass.
But even after a spin, you made it work with a podium finish, so you got to be happy with that race. I think that was a great damage limitation race. Just to point out, obviously, it was a real shame we lost Rage Bolly very early in the race. No Itachi tonight. So if my maths are right, I think your P3 gives you you're in P2 in the championship, 3 points from the lead. So good result.
Yes.
Cool. Congratulations, mate. Well done on the podium.
Thank you very much. And I want to thank my team boss, Maciek, for the great engineering this race.
Shout out again to Rage Snipes, IFR Snipes, Mr. Snipes, aka, how do you want to say? Thank you, Roy Boy. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
Let's go to Ainili. I saw he was in the party as well. First time in the press conference today. Can you hear us? Alright, when this is the first time you're in the press conference of the Celerity. So first, my first question always is if you're voice is shared to the public. You can see that in the party settings. Allow your voice to be shared. Otherwise, the viewers can't hear what you are saying.
Yeah, I have.
All right. Well, perfect then. Well, first question: how does it feel always to be in a Celerity podium? And this is a win as well. So, how was your race?
Yeah, it was great. First stint and second stint was a bit meh, wasn't that great. But then after the safety car came out, I straight went to the pits for hards, and my stint on the hards was very good. So yeah, that went great.
Right, and if you want to give this race a grade, because it got some drama, it got some safety cars, maybe one too many. But what grade would you give to this race?
Probably for me it was an 8, but I'm not sure for everyone else, obviously. But yeah, for me it was great. But I was a bit lucky with the first safety car, because Just Mortal was, I think, on for a win, and I was on for second. But yeah, that was a shame for him. He started on the mediums, and that kind of ruined this race. But yeah, it was, for me, it was a great race. I'm not sure for everyone else.
All right, Brad, you go on.
Yeah, Nili, congratulations on the win, first of all. It was good to watch and it was an exciting race, so congratulations.
Thank you.
Also, who cares what grade they've got? You're on the top step of the podium, it's your grade and it's an A race, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
It was good to watch. I was going to say, I think you made the right choice. First safety car, I think you pitted for the hards. Second safety car, at the restart, you were P3 on the hards. Did you think you could go on to win it at that point?
Yeah, I was looking at everyone's strategy, and I saw the pace of everyone else, and I thought that I could win this. My restart wasn't that great, my second restart. I lost the position, but I knew it was to someone who was on the medium, so I knew he had to pit again. So I wasn't that worried about that, but then obviously the fight with Nick was pretty enjoyable. And yeah,
that was a great battle to watch, by the way. Really good battle between you guys.
Yeah, I mean, great fighting. Obviously, we left each other space, so that's always nice. And yeah, I was a bit worried that I made my move too early, because there were like 5 laps to go and I wasn't P1, and I was a bit worried that he would easily get me back with DRS. But a lot of pushing at the end, but I made it work.
Yeah, I agree. And also, you must have been quite happy, right, when Nick had to fight off Plankton for a little while. That must have been giving you a bit of breathing room.
Yeah, I think he made a mistake through the slow chicane, because I made a mistake too, but I still gained time on him, so I thought he made a mistake there.
Yeah.
And then Plankton could get him, so that relieved a lot of pressure from me, yeah, sure.
Definitely. Well, congratulations on the win, buddy. Well deserved.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Nili. We hope to see you soon again as the most powerful standby reserve at the moment.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Is Nick Evan in the party as well?
Yes, of course, mate.
Of course, mate. Well, yeah. First question. Last week we discussed about we didn't. I mean, you shouldn't be here, mate. What's wrong? What's wrong with you? What did you eat?
No, nothing. I'm ill. The whole week. I'm off. I'm at home, and I practiced a little bit for Spain, so I had plenty of time. So yeah, that's why I'm here. I started from the back because my qualifying was that great. I had the same plan as Roy with the mediums, and afterwards I did a hot lap on the softs, but I drove an invalid lap, so yeah, that does not count. And after that I started from P13, and then at the start of the race I just kept it clean and just waited a bit. Then Lupotic spun in front of me, and I was worried because he did not get out of the way, so I thought I had damage. Then I drove further, and I spun myself. And after that I did my usual strategy, and after that, yeah, I had a great battle with Nili. I enjoyed it very much, and yeah, it was clean, and that's what I like, and yeah, second place for me.
Yeah, at that particular battle between you and I, Nili, but did you had a moment you were maybe really fighting for the win today, your first win?
Yes, when I was in first place, I thought, yeah, this is my race to lose. So, yeah, I just gave it all, and I saw at the end that I nearly had a bit more pace than me. Then, yeah, I thought there's no holding back.
All right. Well, last questions from Brett for you, mate. Congratulations on your podium.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, congratulations, Nick, on P2. That was a great race to watch. First question. P13 in qualifying to P2 in the race. There's no way you're ill. You must be pretending. You seem pretty healthy to me.
Yeah, in the race it seems to be, but in real life, no. I had some issues, but no, it's unreal because I never thought I would be on second place today.
Well, to be fair, your strategy was correct. It was really good to watch. I was going to say from P13, you picked it really well. I think you timed it first of all, switching onto the hard tyre, the first safety car.
Yeah.
Second safety car, you were in P2 behind Mortal Velos. Did you realise that he had to pit again at that point while he was on mediums?
Yeah, he was in our party. So
okay.
yeah, we just talked to each other, and his strategy was to go. He had the first set of mediums, then the second one, and at the end he wants to push on the softs, but yeah, it did not work out for him.
Yeah, I think that second safety car. Yeah. We were talking on the stream with Dylan and with Cole, and we wondered if it was a mistake by the pit stop crew because he dropped so many places at the end. But I think that second safety car was just bad timing. It's really unfortunate of him.
He had to pit because he was on 2 sets of mediums. So
yeah.
Either way, it was unfortunate for him, but it was good for me. So
absolutely good for you. Great race in that battle at the end with Nili. I thought you guys were so fair. You gave each other space. I wasn't sure who was going to lead, but great battle with Plankton again. Just to finish, if my maths are right, I think you and Roy Boy and Red Bull take the constructors' lead right now from Ferrari. So congratulations, well done.
Yeah, that's the most important. So yeah, thanks.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for a great race, guys.
And give us that win one day, Nick.
yeah, I'll do my best, mate. I'll do my best.
I know. Thank you, guys. Thank you for this wonderful press conference. And also, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this, I think overall very good stream, with some drama in it as well, but this is sometimes the case in Formula 1, but it should be that way sometimes to improve again. What do you think, Brad? Did you enjoy it as well?
I really enjoyed that race. Lots of strategy calls, lots of close, clean racing. Some not so clean racing that we'll take a look at later, but exciting race. Thanks for that, guys.
Also, shout out now to Cole, who joined our press conference as well. So if you are maybe hearing this still standing online in your room, then thank you for the commentary. It was good to have you back, and also you, Brett. But yeah, we will be back next week. What track is it going to be next week? I think, from my head, what's it again? It should be Belgium, Spa-Francorchamps is waiting up. Beautiful circuit where we will continue this championship. Ciao, boys. Thank you, Brett.
Thanks, Dylan. Thanks for having me, and thanks everyone for a race. Good day. Have a good weekend, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy your beer on us.
Bye-bye.